guys, this is Mac again with another tactical video, and today we're working on speed reloads for our tactical shotgun. You know, if you shoot 3-gun or multi-gun, you know by now that the competition can be made or broken on your shotgun reloads. And most people start out doing weak hand reloads or strong hand reloads one shell at a time. And you've probably seen me do video on this previously, and for me it's a pretty slow method of reload. Well, I've switched over to twins loading now. And a method even faster than that actually is the quad load. And if you want to know what works and what's going to make you go to the top of the leaderboards in these competitions, then you really only need to look at what the pro shooters are doing. And a lot of pros are moving toward twins and quads reloading. So today's just a quick introduction to the twins method of reloads, or droppin' deuces, whatever you want to call this. You know, I got my Mossberg 930 here, shotgun, and today we're working with the TACCOM 4-up shell caddies. Now you can get these as 2-ups or 6-ups from TACCOM, and there are other companies that make these stacked type of shotgun shell caddies. But these are what I like, and these are what work for me. So let's just go over real quick why do we even do this. So you want to be as quick and as efficient in any of your weapons manipulations when you're in competition, because you're on a timer, you're against the clock, you're trying to be accurate and fast. And when you're reloading your shotgun, accuracy's out the window. You just need to be fast and efficient. So getting new shells in the gun as fast as possible is your primary objective, without fumbling and making mistakes. And when I try to do weak hand reloading, I'm just not very fast. I mean, I have small hands, and for some reason I make a bunch of fumbles, and the best that I can do on a good day is probably 8 to 9 seconds for 8 shells. And that's just not going to get me anywhere in competition. So I tried out the twins method, and immediately I cut my times probably in half at least. So what you'll probably notice is that on these shell caddies, these shells are stacked just like this on top of each other. What that allows you to do is grab them, and with this method with your thumb on top, flip the gun upside down if you're doing it weak-handed, and just drive the shells into the bottom of the gun just like that. And you repeat as necessary. Now you can also do this strong-handed as well, and even though I don't have my belt set up for this, I can try and demonstrate this for you. In this case, you'll end up grabbing the shells with this hand and flipping the gun over and tossing it usually on your right shoulder if you're a right-handed shooter. And then you can drive the shells into the gun just like that. I've just found for me that I prefer the weak hand method. I like keeping this hand on the shotgun, that way I have control of it, and I can flip it and manipulate it all without ever taking my strong hand off of the gun. And hopefully that makes me a little safer. So let's go through a few of these and see how well we do. Alright, let's start with like a 4-shell reload. Got our gun completely empty. As you know, we're using dummy rounds like always, and we're going to leave the bolt closed because this is hopefully how we're going to be reloading. So let's see what we can do on 4 shells here. So a little bit of a fumble. Now let's see what we can do with 8 shells. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Still a little bit of a wobble, but got to get warmed up first. You can see how much faster this is than the conventional weak hand reload. Let's talk about some things I'm thinking about in my mind as I'm going through these motions. So I want to get the gun down to my waist as quick as I can. I've got to flip the gun in my hand. I'm going to support it here under my shoulder with my strong hand. Now with the way this belt's set up, I'm going to have this loading port as close to these shells as I can get them, because I don't want to be moving my hand a big long distance. I want short, efficient movements. I've got these caddies angled over at an angle here so that they're easier to get when I bring my hand down. My hand just sort of falls into this natural position here. It's going to fall right over these shells. So I drop as fast as I can. I'm already on my first group of shells here as I drop the gun. Rip them out in this position, and then drive them through the gun as fast as I can and with as much efficient force as I can. And that's 8 shells. And when I time myself doing this, I should be getting 8 shells in less than 5 seconds. That's my goal. That's what I usually use as a par time when I practice. Now let's kick it up a notch. Let's get on the timer. We got our handy iPhone timer here in our back pocket. We got a delay of 5 seconds with a par time of 5 seconds. 8 shells, less than 5 seconds using the twins reload method. Let's do it. Just made it. Had a little bit of a fumble there. Alright, let's push ourselves a little bit. Let's go 4.5 seconds. 4.5 second par time, 8 shells. Just made it. So I'll keep pushing myself here, but 4.5, that's pretty good for me. That's about the best I can do using twins. You see now how efficient you can be as you do this. So once you try twins or quads reloads, find yourself some really good shell caddies and make an investment. They are kind of pricey, but it's going to reward you. You're going to be glad you did this. And watch the seconds fall away. You tell me what you'd rather have, a 4-second reload or an 8-second reload. And I'm going to take the 4 every single day. So this is twins reloading, and this is how I do it. Thanks for joining me. This is Mac. Please hit that like button, and as always, subscribe, because you're going to get tactical videos like this all the time. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.